Chris Robertson here. Today I'm working with Rosehill Instruments testing out a load of Besson Prestige Euphoniums. This one is the 2051 Prestige model and it comes in silver plate, as you can see. I've just played this for the first time. When I bought my instrument, I didn't actually try the 2051. Not sure why, and instantly you feel a difference in the sound. Like all Besson Prestige models, whether it's lacquer, fixed or floating lead pipe, big or small bell, the valves are immaculate. One thing to say though, when you get new instruments, maybe they've been on trade stands, maybe they've been taken around to contests or to or in the showroom or tested by other players. The valves are not always amazing the first time you pick the instrument up. And at Rosehill, I'm sure that's something that they can do. They have technicians, they have brass repairers. If the one you try out isn't amazing, don't assume that that is the best potential it has. They'll fix the valves up for you, and then you can get into one of their practice rooms and give it a try. In terms of the lead pipe, this one has the stay on the lead pipe. So it's a fixed lead pipe on this one versus the two of the other models we've tried today, which have the floating lead pipe. If you have a chance to try different Prestige Euphoniums at Rosehill Instruments, then definitely get one of these if they've got one in, because like I say, it is very different. So the main difference between this instrument and the other three we've been testing today is this one has a smaller bell. Now, what does that do? So the smaller bell means that you, as a performer, you hear the sound sooner yourself, which is the main difference that I found. I'm used to the slightly larger bell kind of coming further over my head, and I played one note on this and instantly could hear the sound. Some people say maybe a more direct sound, maybe a more focused sound. Like I said in other videos, those things are a little bit subjective, and I would encourage you to try them out for yourself before making those kind of judgments. But for sure, I feel like this one, you could definitely feel like you can play louder. I'm sure loads of you are familiar with 4-valve instruments, but for those of you that maybe aren't, and maybe you're graduating from a student or intermediate model with 3 valves, the 4th valve is basically the 1st and 3rd valve together, and it gets on the left hand, which is a big strong finger on the left hand, meaning that some of those low Ds or C sharps are easier with a strong finger. The main reason is for tuning. So this is called the compensating system, and it means that when you go to play low notes, they are going to be more in tune than if you had a non-compensating instrument. One little mantra that we have at Brighouse is that high is high and low is low. So if you're playing low notes, it's better to be slightly flat or fairly flat even than just a little bit sharp. When I'm teaching students, often people have problems with air, and one thing that has been happening with instruments, whether it's cornets to tubas, the instruments are getting bigger from in the 1900s and throughout the 2000s. So if you're finding that maybe you run out of air a bit more frequently than you'd like to, maybe try this one.